Good evening. This is CTV News for Thursday, January 3rd. I'm Denise Douglas. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, topping our news this evening, the 116th Congress convenes on Capitol Hill and Democrats take control of the House of Representatives. The Democrats, led by new House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, now have political power to challenge the president on the federal budget and a host of other issues. Meantime, you'll notice a lot of firsts with the new Congress. For example, Representative-elect Ilhan Omar, who represents Minnesota, is the first Somali American elected to the House. Also, there are a record number of women serving on Capitol Hill. Muslim women will be serving for the first time, as well as Native American women.
As directed by law, the clerk of the House has prepared the official roll of the representatives-elect. Certificates of election, 434 seats in the 116th Congress, have been received by the clerk of the House.
Okay, the party breakdown in the new House of Representatives will be 235 Democrats and 199 Republicans, with one congressional race in North Carolina still unresolved. The partial government shutdown is now in day 13. More than 400,000 federal employees remain on the job without pay. Some 350,000 have been furloughed. In the District of Columbia, the Smithsonian and 21 facilities and the National Zoo are closed. Despite the shutdown, tourists were visible downtown. CTV spoke with a number of them.
What do you think of Washington?
It'd be all right if we could see some of the museums. It's a bit disappointing. We've come all this way and we're not really getting much joy. Pretty frustrating. Yeah, I mean, when we plan our trip and we spend our money and you know, we're bringing money to the US, our exchange rate's not great at the moment, so it's costing us a lot more than it should, and we're sort of getting a little bit screwed over. So, yeah, not real happy.
I think it's really sad for the tourists that are visiting from far away, that haven't been able to, you know, maybe once in a lifetime. I come back every year, so for me it's not that terrible, but I still have family and everything. But yeah, for the other tourists that are visiting, I think that's really bad.
Democrats who have taken over the House have a plan to end the shutdown, but with the wall funding the president demands, it's unlikely that he would sign such legislation. In other news, a 14-year-old girl is charged with threatening multiple county schools. Bomb and gun threats were sent to William Worth Middle, Bladensburg High, and Parkdale High schools on Tuesday. The teen is charged with making threats of mass violence, electronic threats mailed to a minor, and obscene matter of possession with intent to distribute. The juvenile's identity has not been released. Police arrest a suspect in Sunday's fatal shooting in Oxon Hill. 21-year-old Rondell Fletcher of Southeast DC is charged with first and second-degree murder in the death of 22-year-old Tamani Johnson of Loxley Road in Fort Washington. Officers say they found Johnson suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. He was pronounced dead on the scene. Fletcher allegedly shot and killed Johnson following an argument.
Apparently it was a domestic-related shooting. We arrested the suspect, Rondell Fletcher, who is named as the shooter. As far as we know, the suspect and the victim were not in a relationship. However, they do know the third party who the incident was over.
Now, anyone with information regarding this incident is asked to call police. See the phone number right there on your screen, 301-772-4925. On the health front, lawmakers in Annapolis and local leaders are supporting legislation that would create a prescription drug affordability board. The board would review and establish fair and affordable drug costs for Marylanders. Currently in the state, agencies review and approve costs for such things as health insurance and rates that hospitals can charge. In a statement, County Executive Angela Alsobrooke said she is honored to stand with other leaders in supporting the initiative. She added that no one in Prince George's County should ever be forced to choose between buying medicine or groceries.